Hey everyone, we are back. August 25th. It is getting very close right now, right? And we got some very nice bears. I don't know if you've seen the last video, but there's some real big ones in there and we want to keep them in there. This time of year, I kind of start switching it up a little bit. It worked all right the last couple years. We got some bags of corn. I kind of mixed the corn in there. We got some molasses left over. Maybe I'll throw that in there. Kind of mix it all up. We got the cookies. What else we got? Just picked up a barrel of some chips, beautiful chips. So we got salt, we got carbs, we got everything they need. Apples on my tree at home when they start dropping, which they started to already, a few of them, or we'll buy some. I even throw them in there because they'll eat them too. So it's just kind of a good filler, I guess, and just something different. And then the same exact bait we've had all summer, right? It's kind of so it keeps them coming in, and whatever we've been doing lately seems like it's been working pretty decent. So the boys and I are up here. We're gonna mix it all up, go out and bait, check the cameras of course, possibly check out a couple new spots for another bait or two. I always like throwing out a couple more baits right before the season, and we have 2 or 3 weeks before this starts here yet. Couple weeks till dogs start running, and then the week after is baiters. So the heat finally kind of broke. It was 100 and something a couple days ago, 90 something yesterday. It was fine today. Now that we got here, it seems really hot, doesn't it?
On the drive up,
it was 70 or something. Now it feels like it's 90, but I don't know.
80s.
It's gonna be a cooler weekend. Be interested to see what the how the baits were this last week. I know my cell cam was feeding me pictures, and I know that really big one was in there last night, and I've seen some other ones, but I know it doesn't feed me everything. So when I pull the chip out of that camera and put it in the computer, there's way more pictures than what's coming to my phone. I don't know if it's just a service issue or what. I've had no problems with those Tacticams, but I noticed that on this particular exact spot on the Tony's bait, I'm not getting them all the time. But it is what it is. I have 2 cameras on that to capture multiple angles of these bears. Right? Oh, we got a couple donuts too. I can't believe you didn't eat those.
When?
Those donuts. That must be left over from last weekend?
Yeah, when.
You didn't even eat them?
I thought Mama was going to save them, but she just threw them in the
because you would have ate them otherwise.
Probably.
He usually eats 2, 3 every day, right? Keeps them lean and strong. Let's get some mixing. That's pretty thick stuff.
Yeah.
We've got corn in here and tortilla chips, right? We're gonna start doing some mixtures here. Peyton's putting some molasses in there. That's good. Dump some in here. Parker, you want to mix that up with the shovel? Let's do it. No exact science. And then we'll just put our cookies on top of this with the cream. There'll be a little mixture of sugar, salt, corn chips, corn. We got a little bit of everything, huh? We'll do our usual spray down with the Mountain Dew and the Gold Rush. Looks like a good concoction there, huh? We didn't fill them completely full because
we're going to be baiting Sunday.
Yeah, I think Sunday before we leave, maybe we'll bait them again. Because I don't want to get too crazy, right?
Yeah.
As long as there's some food in there to keep them checking. Even when the bait runs out, they're still in there a lot, checking it. Definitely when you freshen them up and put new bait in, they're hitting it more. But they still visit it all the time, even when it's empty. If I could find a way to get those deer out of there, they're probably eating their share.
They're probably going to eat a whole bunch of the corn.
Right, and I noticed you got some pink stuff on your lips.
What stuff?
I don't know what that's from. Let's get out there. Alright, we're at the swamp bait. I don't know if you've seen the last video, and I had the zoo of animals in here. And those wolves, I kind of thought they were wolves when we first saw them, like a few weeks ago, right?
They're coyotes though.
No, they're wolves.
They are?
Yeah, because the coyote came in, but if you look at the stump, it's to my knee, right? Their backs are this tall. That's not a coyote.
Because coyotes are only like.
Because they're walking right up to it. Their chest is right here, eating in there, you know.
Yeah, because coyotes, their neck is like right to that.
Yeah. So when that, you could see them, they're huge. And they're in here all the time. And a lot of day pictures too, right?
Yeah.
Even that badger was in here during the day.
I never saw that badger
I'll have to
video.
show you, it's on the video that's coming out. But it's completely gone, right?
Yeah.
We baited, when did we bait? Sunday?
Last Sunday.
Or was it for, I don't know, but there's a lot of animals in here. The only animal we haven't seen in here is a deer, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a deer in here. Literally every other animal that's in the woods.
It smells like a skunk or something in here too.
Yeah, it's either a fox urine or that skunk that's in here, but we're gonna get it baited up, spray it down, and get on out. Molasses. That is a good mixture right there.
Yeah, and if we get a deer on camera, it's gonna be now.
Yeah.
Because
It really gets up there. Instantly smell that
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
Then you got Mountain Dew in there, but it's hard to smell that over the little bit of Gold Rush you're putting there.
All right, we're at Tony's bait, and there's nothing left. A lot of deer tracks, because there's a lot of deer in here. But they moved it off to the side. They can do whatever they want. They own the bait, right? The bears own the bait. They won. I'm not shoveling it back in. But there's a lot of bears on this bait. I don't even know how many. You know, you see the night pictures, the day pictures. I know there's 6 or 8 different ones, I'm sure. And then there's a sow and cubs. There used to be 2 or 3 sets of sow and cubs, but now there's just the one. The sow with the 3 cubs. I think she's the one that's left right now. She's everywhere. They're hungry. But they're all getting bigger. Yeah, think about that, what's his name? Bigfoot. Let me just put his back here. The stump was there. And I think his back legs were back here. Remember when he was like stretched out? So he's, you know, I can't even reach that far. His paws there. And look how big this is. His head is barely fitting in that to eat.
Yeah, I
his
know.
head's like that big around, you know? Yeah.
It's probably...
His neck has got to be, I bet you grab him, he's probably like a big bear hug, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his belly just
flopping.
drags when he walks, right? That just adds to his weight. Big old fatty. He was in here last night, and we'll see if he was in here other nights. Like I said, my cell cam is not feeding me everything. We're gonna pull the chip on both cameras. And
right now, that lid's starting to crack.
oh yeah, it is. Yeah. All right, let's get it baited up and get out of here. It's hot again. Alright, it's good. We're back in. Started raining, taking advantage of our brand new overhanging deck. Put some more boards on the wall. Looks awesome, right? Super easy. Well, it was a lot of work to take the pallets apart and cut them down, plane them down, haul them up here. But now putting them on the wall is kind of the fun part with the nail gun. Kids are doing most of it. Not worried too much about making it look perfect, but I think it looks pretty good. We just hung up a cheap set of lights. Peyton's about to plug them in, the initial plug-in. Oh, it's pouring out too. That's cool. Huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that all over in here. The whole thing.
Is it even raining?
Yeah, is it even raining? Well, it's coming in here a little bit because it's raining so hard. But for the most part, it's not too bad. I like it. Well, we've had a busy day today between landscaping, deck. What else did we do? Or not deck, but landscaping pretty much, huh? Oh, we did some boards last night on the wall over here, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to finish this tonight, but it's been an all-day process all the way around the cabin. 5 yards of decorative stone, I think we got today, right?
More than that.
5 yards. We had twice, we had 2.5 yards each time. Yeah. So, I'll show all that later, but we're gonna take a break, do some cooking. Parker just cut the grass. Peyton has been doing some sod business. He's got a sod business on the side here, right? Peyton sod. Yeah, they've been busy. They've been working. Now Parker's weed eating. We got Peyton cut up his famous potatoes again. And we got some, what are we making? Pork tenderloin. Huh? With French fries over the grill. Here we go.
I think they're ready.
You're a test dummy. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. Hurry up, get him in there.
They're $2.49 a pound for 3 days.
That's for 3 days.
For 3 days, yeah.
Where at? Is that pretty cheap though?
Yeah. Normally they're like $5.99 a pound.
Really? Well, let's cook them up. Is that probably too hot on the fire, maybe? Alright, so of course we checked the chips from last week, yeah, a couple days ago, right? And swamp bait. What happened to the chip? It was full. It was an old chip in my box that I guess was full already, so it didn't record anything, remember?
Yeah.
I've happened to have did that before, where it's a chip I used a while ago, forgot to delete everything. I must have threw it in there quick when we left last week, and nothing. But everything was cleaned up. Tony's bait had some bears on it like usual. I think even another big bear. I don't know. It was hard to tell. Not like crazy, but it was there. But we're gonna go back out today, Sunday, before we leave, bait everything up again, and start a new bait. We're gonna come back, grab the truck, and drive to a different area. I want to start one more bait up, but we got the Mountain Dew mixed back up with the Gold Rush. Huh? The Gold Rush. Man, it smells good. I opened that up to refill it, and it was just like it smelled in this whole area. But yeah, it's 40 some degrees right now, so it's starting to cool off. It's getting that time of year. Let's get this done with, huh? All right. All right. All right, we're at the swamp bait, and it was not hit since we baited it Friday, right? It was Friday night, Saturday night. Not hit in 2 days. Well, day and a half-ish, but I kind of suspected that, you know, because it was hit good during the week. And not saying this is reason or not, but it's the last weekend that dogs can run before they have to take a break for a week before the season starts, right? So I bet you any money they were thick running this weekend. We saw a few, but we didn't really venture out too much. We were at the cabin all day. But I bet you they were really running them. And it was a cooler weather. It's unlike the 90 or 100 degree weather on Wednesday, Thursday. So this weekend was probably optimal conditions to run the dog. So, and this is near like a big chunk of public land that runs forever. And I did have dogs on this bait once before, so that could be why. I mean, if they were running them, that's why they didn't come in. So we only did bit one bucket in on Friday. So I'm just gonna put another bucket in, spray it down, and get out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get over to Tony's bait, and then we'll go start another one too. This is exactly why I like to have more options when closer to the season, right? What if one of your baits does this right, you know, right before the season starts? That's happened before. And then you're screwed. So if you have multiple options, it's, yeah. So let's get it going. right, Parker and I are out here Sunday. We're just about ready to go home from our weekend of work and bear baiting. It's amazing how much stuff we got done when we designated a whole day, a whole weekend just to working, finally, huh? We got 5 yards of landscaping stone. Mom and Peyton were here as well to help. Emma didn't really do much help, but she was around. Yeah, we did some up front where you come in the entryway. We put some around a new propane tank. We followed all the way around to the new deck here, around the new deck, around the back of the house. All this stuff bothered me for years. Dirty, just when it rained and everything, and we're finally getting to the point where it's where I want it. You know, we got to put a couple gutters or something on here to catch the rain in a couple spots, but otherwise, this is the new went outdoors deck, I guess, you know. I got other plans for us out here, so this fall and into next summer, it will be complete, and then we can enjoy it. But bear baiting, Tony's bait still has really nice bears on there. We just got back in from baiting it again. I just quick checked the camera, and there was a few pretty nice ones in there, all at night right now. Tons of deer. But then the swamp bait did not get hit again, as we said earlier. That's fine. This time of year, things should start winding down now. This is the last weekend for dogs to practice to run. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I'm assuming it does. People say it doesn't. It does, but I've noticed a difference on baits that are in areas where dogs are running, which it's got to make sense. They got to get pushed around and ran around. I don't know, whatever. But I know they do come back, but it is what it is. So they're done running on the 30th or 31st, whatever the last day is. And then there's a couple weeks until dogs go first on the 6th, and then baiters start on the 13th. So we got a couple weekends here. We're gonna start a new bait probably Thursday. We'll be up this weekend for Labor Day weekend. If I can get up here Thursday, otherwise Friday. Kids have school. They start school on Wednesday. Parker's very excited, very excited.
No.
Mom and Peyton already left for home. We're gonna get back too right now. Maybe go out in the boat this afternoon. Might be the last time we go out today or the year. And it's not all that warm. It's only supposed to be 70, but maybe we'll get out. And that's it, huh? We'll start another bait. Get maybe 2 more in the next couple weeks and get a little more. See what's out there, I guess, and throw those Hail Marys at the end of the season. See if we can get a big old bear. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, because we went outdoors.